The rule of 1%, improve yourself by 1% every day. Success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines practiced every day. Jim Rohn. The power of tiny gains. Imagine if you could become just 1% better every single day. What would that look like over a week, a month, a year? Let's do the math. A 1% improvement every day for a year isn't just a 365% improvement. Thanks to compounding, the same force that helps investments grow, it's actually close to 37 times better. That's 3,700% improvement in a year. That's the magic behind the rule of 1%. And while the math is fascinating, the life lesson is even more powerful. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent. 1. What the rule of 1% really means. The rule of 1% isn't about perfection, talent, or radical change. It's about daily, incremental growth. Improving by 1% means doing something slightly better today than you did yesterday. Reading one more page of a book, waking up 5 minutes earlier, drinking one more glass of water, speaking one word of a new language, asking one more thoughtful question at work. These are not earth-shattering changes. They're small, but the consistency of those tiny steps adds up to massive results over time. Jim Rohn, one of the most respected personal development teachers, often said, "Success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines, practiced every day." The rule of 1% is the practical expression of that truth. 2. Why small improvements beat big resolutions. We've all tried New Year's resolutions that fizzled out. The problem? We go too big, too fast. You tell yourself, "I'll go to the gym 2 hours every day. I'll quit sugar cold turkey. I'll write a book in 30 days. But these large commitments often require massive willpower and disrupt our lives. When we hit the first obstacle, we quit. The rule of 1% is different. It's forgiving. It embraces imperfection. It works with your current lifestyle and gently pulls you forward without overwhelming you. And that's why it works. 3. How compound growth works in personal development. Let's say you start with a skill level of 1. If you improve by just 1% every day for 365 days, you end up with a skill level of about 37.78. That's exponential growth. Here's how that looks. Day 1, 10. Day 30, 135. Day 90, 246. Day 180, 604. Day 365, 3778. That's not magic. That's math. But the reverse is also true. If you decline by 1% every day, you don't stay the same. You slowly fade. Day 1, 1 zeros. Day 30, 0.74. Day 90, 0.48. Day 180, 0.23. Day 365, 0.03. Neglect is just as powerful as discipline, but in the wrong direction. 4. Areas of life you can improve by 1%. Let's make this practical. Here are areas where you can apply the rule of 1%. Health. Add 5 minutes to your walk. Swap soda for water once a day. Stretch for 3 minutes before bed. Mindset. Read a page from a personal development book. Replace one negative thought with a positive one. Write one sentence in a gratitude journal. Skills and knowledge. Learn one new word in a foreign language. Watch a 5-minute video on a topic that interests you. Practice a musical instrument for 10 minutes. Relationships. Compliment one person sincerely. Call a family member you haven't spoken to. Listen more attentively in one conversation. Finances. Save $1 more than yesterday. Read one article about investing. Track one expense. Small wins repeated daily lead to extraordinary results over time. 5. The mindset behind the 1% rule. Adopting this rule isn't just about action. It's about how you see progress. Here are 3 key mindset shifts. 1. Focus on progress, not perfection. Perfection is paralyzing. If you wait to be perfect, you'll never start. The 1% rule says, start messy. Just move forward. 2. Consistency over intensity. One intense workout won't make you fit. One night of studying won't make you smart. One huge burst of creativity won't finish your novel, but daily, consistent effort will. The identity drives behavior. When you consistently improve, even in small ways, you begin to see yourself differently. You're no longer someone who wants to write, you're a writer. You're not trying to be fit, you are fit. You're not hoping to be confident, you become confident. Jim Rohn often said, "Don't wish it were easier, wish you were better." That starts with 1% improvement. 6. How to apply the rule of 1% in your life, step by step. Here's a simple framework to start applying the rule of 1% today. Step 1. Pick one area. Don't try to change everything at once. Start with one category: health, mindset, skills, relationships, or finances. Step 2. Define your baseline. Where are you now? For example, I walk 10 minutes a day. I read 5 pages per week. Step 3. Choose a small daily habit. What's a small change you can make today that's just 1% better? Plus examples. Walk 11 minutes instead of 10. Read 6 pages instead of 5. Step 4. Track your progress. Use a notebook, journal, or app. Seeing your progress builds momentum. Step 5. Review weekly. Ask, what worked? What didn't? How can I improve next week? Consistency matters more than perfection. Miss a day? Don't quit. Just get back on track tomorrow. 7. The 1% rule and long-term fulfillment. Improvement isn't just about results. It's about meaning. When you grow, even a little, you feel more alive. You begin to trust yourself. You start to believe that change is possible, that you're capable, that your future is in your hands. That's what fulfillment feels like, becoming more than you were yesterday. Conclusion: start small, finish big. Jim Rohn believed that life responds to disciplined effort. The rule of 1% is about choosing the discipline of daily growth over the regret of standing still. You don't need to fix everything overnight. You don't need to wait for the perfect time. You just need to be 1% better today than you were yesterday. Day by day, step by step. That's how you build a life you're proud of. Challenge for today. Pick one area of your life. Write down one small action you can take today that would make you 1% better. Do it now.